Contrary to popular belief, Europeans never had a history of their own. You never had a history of your own, so you copy African folklore. That's why them archaeologists and the white historians hold on to Greece. Without Greece, they don't exist in the ancient world. And the people in Greece ain't fully white. They mulatto. Okay? So that's a fact check right there. So Europeans copied Egyptian pharaohs and stole stories off the walls of ancient Kemet, added their own twisted plagiarized stories to their Bible, to your Bible. Don't believe me? Do your research. They wrote themselves into history. They never had a history of their own. If you look at Jacob, David, Moses, all of them are fictional characters. These are stories that's told in Africa thousands of years before any of them Europeans. Okay? That's facts. And so everybody always knew the ancient Egyptian was African. All the way up until the 1900s, then they started to change it. They started to say that this is a white civilization and all of that shit because they was busted. Because you could go back and because a Greek came on here one day and talking about, I'm Greek. Africans talk Greeks like you ain't know that. What you must have ain't never read your own history. Okay? And they ain't the only culture that's done been, whether they stole or what is influenced by the ancient Kemetic people one way or another, civilization started in the Nile Valley. Okay? And the civilizations that's around the world today got the blueprint from the Nile Valley Africans. Okay? So they went in, for one, what I get wrong, the Greek Ptolemies. Okay? But people like Homer, they came into Egypt before them as students, okay? They came into Egypt as students. And those were to follow, some would be, students, some would try to come and be conquerors. They was coming for war. You see what I'm saying? Why? Because they didn't have what they had. Don't understand that it took them 10,000 years to get to that point. Okay? So, universities all over the world today, the blueprint for a university come from the Nile Valley, and they still standing. Only though the university that you see today are smaller. Okay? The campus universities that you see today can fit in one temple in the Nile Valley. Those are schools of learning, okay? So you got the Temple of Amen, man. That shit is a city, okay? And it was all boxed in at one time. You see, it's open air today where you could look at it through the aerial view. But if you would have flew on it, over it in its heyday when it was all built up and pretty looking, you couldn't have seen inside that building. Okay, so if you look right here, you see the wing, sun, this, a Ra. And all the rest of these companies done copycatted. We know Chrysler is Dodge. If you go look at Detroit, which the brother Sarah showed one time, I think, yeah, they buried an Egyptian style sarcophagus and Egyptian style mausoleums. Okay? So Chrysler is Dodge. And they were both they were brothers that started Dodge Chrysler. You see what I'm saying? So they knew about, they were also Egyptologists. They were so-called Jewish or whatnot, but they use ancient African symbols. Borrow, I should say. Okay? And that's facts. And all of the Bentley and all of that. You see what I'm saying? You see the church, Jordan, all of these people. I guarantee you, all of these leaders of these companies are Freemasons. You see what I'm saying? So that is why you are so hooked on these same products. They use your symbols against you to attract the bodies. I told y'all this shit before. This is why people of color are the biggest consumers on the planet. We don't make nothing. We just consume. And when we used to be the creators, they use our shit. This is what I'm showing you. This is just a small example. Once you become aware and no longer allow yourself to become a slave and wake up to the important objects of true happiness that can only bring you temporary happiness. True happiness is from within, which is nature. So, they using our science to make millions of dollars. See, you could go in any product in the store. I don't care where it's at. You see in America or whatnot, no matter what state. Go in any grocery store, any hair store, anything, restaurant, like anything. Look at they branding, they symbology that they use. It's ancient Egyptian. Okay? And I guarantee it don't matter which one it is. I guarantee you, just like Chrysler and Bentley and Michael Jordan and all them done use or borrow symbolisms from ancient, because I'm from ancient Egypt. Many other products. Anytime you see the lion on something, because the lion is an indigenous African animal, and every time I turn around, you look on one of them, especially over there in Britain and Britannia or whatnot, they always using a lion or whatnot. Ain't no lions in Britain. Okay? Where you get the lions from? We know where you got the lions from, okay? So in order to even begin understanding what's going on in the world right now, you have to be open to you have to be open to the idea of learning almost everything you were taught. Okay, you got to be open to, and you trash all that dust that garbage y'all been taught about the Bible. That shit is holding us back. Okay, you sit up here and argue about all that dumb shit all day. All them fake people, nigga. When you go to Israel, tell them to take you to Moses' tomb, Jesus' tomb, Abraham, any of them, Muhammad. When you go down there to Mecca or whatnot, they ain't gonna have nothing for you. See, most people don't want to go take a trip like that because it's gonna blow everything that you thought to being true. And that shit gonna put your ass in cognitive dissonance. Okay? And you gonna be feeling like your ass out here, I bleed in these motherfucking fake ass niggas and shit. I already know, because everybody that's conscious, that's in the West, I know. Everybody that's conscious had to go through that state before, and it don't feel good, nigga. When you realize everything that they done be teaching on the world is fake as hell. They're just facts. They done tricked your ass, nigga. So the great master teacher, great elder Moti Baruka said, you have been branded voodoo. Okay? All African oriented traditions as paganism. Yet you have the people going to church to drink the blood of Jesus and eat the flesh of Jesus. Okay? That's cannibalism, man. That's vampirism, man. You drinking blood. Don't make me show it. Where is it? I'm going to get to it. That's cannibalism, Negro. Y'all sitting up here doing communion. And if I ask you, say, let's go down here to Brazil and check out one of the voodoo ceremonies. Let's go to the Congo and shit and go in the bushes and shit. and sit with the people. Niggas be scared and shit. Nah, man, they gonna fuck around, cannibalize her. Nigga, shut your weak ass up. You got that shit off the cartoons, okay? You got that shit off the Bugs Bunny and shit, okay? Where they cooking them white people. You see yourself as white, Negro. Okay, there were no gods written in the book to humans, but humans written books about God, okay? There were no gods writing books to humans. There were no gods writing books to humans. Rather, humans writing books about God. Period. That killed that religion shit. Nigga, ain't no God never wrote no damn book. Why God name ain't, in the credits or whatnot? You see what I'm saying? Why he ain't in the credits? Why I don't say, oh well, God is the publisher of this book and shit. It don't say that, Negro. You know where them books is getting pressed up at? Utah by the Mormons. By the Mormons in Utah. Okay? Okay? Period. And I'm gonna talk about that maybe on the next video. Okay? So I wanna go here. Hold on. Niggas up there in communion and shit. How the fuck is you gonna commune with what? Niggas are stupid as hell. Look, here it is right here. Having imaginary friends is strange, but pretending to eat them and drink their blood, that's crazy. That's crazy, motherfuckers. But if I ask you, let's go to Africa, though, motherfucker, you got everything to say, but you be in the church drinking blood with the pastor giving them all your money, okay? And them little crackers y'all eating that represents the flesh and blood of Christ, that little juice, that's the blood. The little cracker is this flesh. And you see it's white too, so y'all eating a white man. Y'all eating an imaginary fake white man, nigga. What kind of nastiness y'all on out there? But if I be like, yo, I give you a book about ancient Egypt, you swear that shit some voodoo or something. Man, I got to get that. Them niggas are, if you get them a book for their birthday, well, about the Dogon or ancient Nubia or some shit like that, the ancient Egyptians and shit, you get that shit to them, soon as your ass gonna leave, they gonna throw that shit in the trash can. Up the street. They ain't even gonna throw it in their own trash can. They gonna get that shit out their house immediately. They gonna say, the Lord don't like this. The Lord don't like this. You see what I'm saying? But these niggas in there drinking blood and eating an imaginary white man and shit. Only people do that is goofy Negroes. Goofy Negroes, okay? Get your mind right and wake your silly ass up. I love you. But I'm not going to be in there doing this shit, okay? Motherfuckers in there. Then they got crosses on it too, and they're eating the blood of Jesus. So, that's the reason why we can't find the brother body. The white man body. Jesus' body and shit, because you niggas ate him, okay? You ate him. You eating him now. That's symbolic of you eating the man. When they stuck the spear through the man's heart, he started leaking, and they went up there and took that chalice, which is that cup, and they call it Eucharisty. Okay, right now, the Pope be drinking out of it, and they ran it, put it up to the where he was bleeding, the wound, and they start drinking it. Okay, the Romans and the Jews. Okay, that's facts. That's facts. And the guy that killed him, his name was Pontius Pilate. Okay, so that crushed all of that belief that y'all believe in. Y'all better get back to the ancient ancestors, because that shit y'all working with obviously ain't working. Okay, I see y'all on TV every day cry, oh, Jesus, they done killed my baby. Man, that nigga don't never show up. All right, family, Jah Power got another video. See y'all in a minute. beep, beep.